what was your favorite Halloween costume and who got the most candy? The only one I really remember is when we went as Mario and Luigi in Cleveland Heights High School.
Who's got that picture, man?
I got that photo. I can get that photo for the team. I'll get that. We'll make sure it's on the episode.
You see how ecstatic I was to be Luigi, man.
You'll see what it feels like to be a younger brother and your older brother force you into doing something.
Just comes home with some overalls and then a Mickey Mouse hands.
I don't know what it was. Yeah, but it worked. It was a good outfit.
It was funny. It was definitely funny. And for whatever reason, you definitely look like Mario and I look like a long, thin Luigi. It was pretty good.
I will say Halloween somewhat got ruined for us by Dad because Dad, we stopped at a very young age.
He's the Grinch of Halloween.
Well,
he'll pass out candy. He just doesn't want to walk up and down the street with you.
Well, maybe that was it. Maybe that was the real reason. But the way he said it to us was like, you're not, once you stop trick-or-treating, you're like, you've hit like another level of maturity. Like he hated when like, if anybody was like even remotely like at puberty level, if you were trick-or-treating, you were not getting candy at the Kelce household. He would actively reject people. He would say, no,
beat it.
Get out of here. You're not young enough. So we stopped like before we got to middle school. Like we only did it.
It was definitely before middle school.
Yeah. Like we were young and it was kind of fun. Then we got to be a part of like scaring kids and we'd hide in like leaf piles.
TPing people's houses and egging people's cars. Yeah. No, that was, of course, kids don't do that to people. All right.
No, definitely do that to people. That's Halloween.
If you egg, but no, the egging cars was too much for me.
Nah, well, do all that. Screw that. Get into trouble, kids.
Do all that. I'm going to walk outside and my house is going to be TP'd and all my cars are going to be eggs.
Yeah, don't do it to my house. Don't do it to my house, but definitely go out there and do it because you're kids. That's what you're supposed to do. Go get into some trouble. It's all right. Within reason.
Within reason.
Do it.
Ed Kelce's number one rule. You could be stupid. Just don't be real stupid. That's actually a Stevie Bogus rule, man. Shout out to Stevie Bogus.
It is. Shout out to Stevie.
Stevie, we love you, big guy. We miss you.
Love you, Stevie. Yeah, Halloween candy. While we did trick or treat, what was our favorite Halloween candy? I can tell you it definitely wasn't candy corn. We've already been through that. One of the most overrated corns or candy is candy corn.
Gosh, who doesn't love frosting? That's all it is, just pure sugar. There's no way you just hate it. You don't like frosting?
It has to be the right amount. Like I'm not a big. I will actively take frosting off.
It's got to be like
if it's not the right,
like this much, right? Like this much frosting.
I don't know. It depends on how
that's
thick
what's
the
in a
cake
fucking
is.
candy corn.
It depends on how
that
thick
much
the cake
frosting.
Is. Listen, if candy corn was melted and put on cake, it might taste okay, but it's not. It's solid and chalky, and it has no business being eaten on a holiday or being represented as like the gold standard of a holiday.
It's festive, Jason. It's festive.
Listen, would you rather have candy corn or Reese's? Okay.
I'm not putting it over Reese's. Reese's
well, that's what we're talking about.
You're talking
what
about
are the best Halloween candies? Let's just stop talking about candy corn. What are the best Halloween candies? What were you always excited about when you got in your Starburst? Always excited about Starburst. Always excited about.
I was a Milky Way
anything
kid.
chocolate.
Yeah,
Snickers, Twix. Kit Kat. I'm a big Kit Kat guy. Love Kit Kat.
Kit Kat's got a little overrated till they made the white chocolate ones, and that kind of switched it up and like got me back on the Kit Kat train.
I like Kit Kat original more than white chocolate, but ooh, Nerds.
Nerds are always bangers.
Those are so good.
God damn, I could go for some Nerds right now.
How upset were you when you got to because Cleveland Heights had like a lot of former hippies. And some people that were very health conscious.
Still thriving hippies. Are you kidding me?
I guess once a hippie, always a hippie.
Nobody, you don't get off that train.
Either way, Cleveland Heights had, there were some houses that would like give you an apple. Do you remember that?
Fuck no.
And I remember just being
I wasn't putting an apple in my friggin' trick-or-treat bag. There's no way.
As soon as I got that apple, I was walking away and throwing it at the house.
At the house?
So hopefully
get some candy.
Unacceptable.
That was one of my favorite scenes in Big Daddy when he takes him trick or treating and he's like knocking on the door and sees the guy just sitting there, not being like, I don't have any candy. What do you want me to get?
Yeah, right. And then he goes in the house and raids it. Yeah.
He starts just handing the guy like handing the kid like staplers and just CDs or wherever he has in his hand.
I thought it was like cereal or something like that.
It was something like that.
There was some regular household items in it too, though.
Yeah.
Is there a bigger like litmus test for whether you're a good person than the people that aren't home? So they just leave a big tub of candy out front with the sign that says only take one.
That's getting rated. I did that not too long ago. That's getting fucking word.
I'm not, dude. I always just took one, dude.
Yeah, you're a good kid. What? Unsupervised? I'm taking the whole fucking thing. Are you kidding me?
What about all the other kids after you? What about all the kids after you, Travis?
Snooze, you lose, man. You got to be quicker. You got to be quicker, man. There's candy all over the place. There's no shortage of candy around here, all right? Like, just because you say choose one so you can get to the next kid, it's like that. If you let me put my hand in your candy bag in your house, I wasn't just taking one. I was fucking, it wasn't even like it was how much candy can I get? Like that
Please
was
take one. So so this is where you're kind of like you would look at it from like a legality standpoint. When it said, please take one, you automatically, instead of one piece of candy, is like one handful.
Yeah. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, that was always the ultimate goal, was to see how much candy I could get.
Yeah. That's the game of Halloween. Yeah.
If you're not supervising me,
that's
I'm
like
just
cheating.
going to
That's like taking steroids. You can't take, you know.
No.
You got to abide by the rules.
No. That's just flanking. That's all this is. That's just flanking. Catch them while they're not at the front porch.
Do you guys get trick-or-treaters? Unfortunately, we don't get trick-or-treaters.
100%, dude. My street right now is absolutely lit every single year.
Love it.
So much fun.
Do you give out, do you give out real size candy bars?
I did. I got.
What do you mean you got?
I didn't know if everybody knew where I lived at the moment. And of course, everyone knows at this point. It's all good, though. I love Kansas City. Putting, like, just being there handing out candy would have probably been a little aggressive. I just put it out on the front porch. I didn't say, please take one. I just put a bunch of, like, big, like, king-size candy bars in there. And I was just like, all right, just see if everybody gets it. And sure enough, like, the first group of, like, 12-year-olds come by. It basically just ran
Travis,
with the entire bag.
You know how this works, Travis.
Yeah, you're right. I thought, I grew up on the east side of Cleveland. It's a little different over there. I'm over here in North KC. It's a nice neighborhood. I didn't know if kids are supervised doing this or not. Who knows? But I definitely got doing what I did to other households as a kid. So
hey, comes full circle.
Karma's real. You gotta love it, man. Wasn't even upset. I just screamed. I just screamed at them as they were running away. Get back here!
Next, no.
Hold on. You gotta answer this. Are you handing out candy?
We don't have sidewalks, so we don't have trick-or-treaters, unfortunately.
What a fucking... So what are you doing? You taking the girls over by dad's?
Either that or we go to... last couple years, I think Kylie's taking the girls over to her parents' house.
Nice.
And then they walk around the streets there. And I think her parents both give out regular size candy.
King size? Regular.
I don't know if it's king size, but it's not the fun size. It's like
well, you just
standard.
have to buy. If you're going to go king size, you gotta buy so much, because it's like your ammo. You just don't have as much ammo.
Yeah, I don't think kids should be eating king size. I think a regular candy bar is about as high as you should probably go. Or if you really care, you give them an apple, apparently.